Welcome to BC Outdoors Sport Fishing with your host, Mike Mitchell. BC Outdoors Sport Fishing has been made possible by your Toyota BC dealers, Rapala, Harborcraft and Kingfisher, Yamaha, and the Pacific Salmon Foundation.
Oh my goodness! That is awesome.
Look at that fish. Gorgeous.
There he goes. Wow. Look at that wrist on him.
Oh, this is a Chinook.
Chrome
Beautiful.
bullet.
Welcome everybody to BC Outdoors Sport Fishing. I'm your host, Mike Mitchell. Today we're with Sam Sansaloni. Welcome to the show, Sam.
Thanks for having me, Mike.
Where are we about anyway?
Right now we're in Powell River, BC, Canada, which is basically a couple of ferry rides from Vancouver.
Awesome. Great.
Okay.
What are we going to be doing here?
So this time of year, basically all the salmon are returning to the local hatchery.
So beginning of September.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So we're going to be fishing shallow water, estuary fishing, targeting Chinooks, coho, maybe the odd pink salmon as well.
Okay, good. Sounds great.
You bet.
Enough talk. Should we get some fish?
Let's get some fish.
All right, let's go.
All right. What size leaders we're using here?
I got 6 foot, 30-pound Suffolk fluorocarbon.
Okay.
That's, again, that might be overkill for some of the fish, but it's better to have these, the fluorocarbon, because it's got that, you know, that's just a little bit tougher. Can't get bit through as easy.
Yeah.
And tougher for nicks and scratches, so you're not having to change out as much.
So if you're dealing with estuary fish, what's the one thing they're going to have? Big teeth, right?
Yeah.
Their teeth are going to be they're full mature fish. All right.
How deep are we fishing, Sam?
So we're going to be fishing fairly shallow, so about 20 feet.
About 20 feet, okay. There's a fish. First fish.
Fish of the day. We got a Chinook, maybe a coho, maybe a Chinook. You want the same speed, Mike? You gone?
Nope, still there.
Same speed?
Yeah, we're good. We're good.
Yeah. I'll get this rod out of the water. Just give me a second there.
Yeah. That hit good.
Yeah, you hit good.
Pop right off the clip here.
What do you got on that side, Mike?
This is the funky chicken.
Funky chicken coyote.
Yeah, with the UV bright. Feels like a little coho maybe.
Yeah, could be.
Biting like a coho anyway. The net's right on the side there, Sam. Listen to that.
I
net
got a
holder.
grill on mine.
There we go. Look at this. That might be a little bit bigger than we thought, Sam.
Oh yeah, I could tell by how he ran.
And he's right here at the net.
Okay.
He's right here.
Oh, did I hit
Touch that throttle back a bit.
Sorry. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, we're in neutral.
Okay, so you gotta pop that. That might be a
Decent
Chinook.
size, eh?
Yeah. You ready? Here it comes. Ready? 1, 2, 3, up. Nice job, Sam.
Good work, good work.
Look at that.
It's a Powell River, British Columbia Chinook right
Look
there.
at that. Is awesome.
Good job, Mike.
Way to go.
The only bad thing is you're up 1-0.
That's okay. We're not keeping track
Good
today.
work.
Job. Nice job on the net. So I'll show you the. Look at that. The funky chicken. How awesome is that?
Yeah.
And look at the flasher. We're using that UV flasher, the Coyote UV flasher. Nice little hub.
Yeah.
Good. And that popped the clip right off.
Right off. That's the nice thing about a coyote, right?
Yeah.
So simple to use.
These aren't traditional colors that BC people use. These are kind of the Great Lakes colors. And
You want to pass through the fish club there when you get a chance?
Well, welcoming on. And Sam, you told me an interesting thing. It's not actually a fish club. What's it called?
Okay, the proper name, you know, I read this in a book. You know, I don't want to get in trouble if it's wrong, but the true name for this, if you know at home, it's actually called, a fish club is called The Priest.
Yeah.
That's
nice.
the true name for that. We're going to show you some other tips later.
Look at that.
There you go, Mike.
Nice little Chinook.
Yeah.
Probably early 20s, maybe late teens.
Yeah, late teens, I'd say. And that's the thing. We had heard it was slow out here, so when you hear stuff like that, you're discouraged. But it just goes to show you, it's actually sometimes it's better to go out when it's slower because nothing as much as happened, and eventually it will turn on, right?
Well, we'll drive by the boats and say, yeah, it was very slow.
And you know what? We still got a bit of time left too,
Yeah,
so
good
we're just
stuff.
getting started.
Okay, well, let's get this guy cleaned up a bit.
Okay.
Put him on ice. Nice job.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a Chinook.
Yoo-hoo!
There we go. Listen to that real scream.
That's a
Yes.
fish and a half right there, boys. So what do you got there this time? You think it's a Chinook?
I'm not sure.
It might be a pink.
Yeah, no,
We
I'm
got big pinks here, eh?
I'm pretty sure. You know what? We were just going through that bait ball, Sam, and we're like talking how we love. Oh no, he's gone.
Maybe not.
Yeah.
Oh, it's all right. It's all right.
Ah, it's a shame. I hope we didn't bust a knot. But anyway, we were just talking about how love going through those bait balls because you seem to always pick up fish.
Yeah.
And I just brought my downrigger up, so I thought maybe we were hitting bottom, and there, bang.
Came off.
I'd had some shoulders. We didn't lose anything.
That was a nice fish,
Funky
Mike.
chicken again.
That was a real nice fish.
I'm just gonna juice up again. Here we go.
Okay, I'm gonna need some of that bait too, by the
Oh,
way.
look at look at the hook.
I was just ripping the line.
Look what it did to the hook. It actually bent that. That was straight.
That's not easy to do on those hooks, you know.
So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take that one off and I'm gonna put a new one on it.
There's more BC Outdoors Sport Fishing right after this break. Closed captioning provided by Coast Spas, the world's best fish spas.
All right, picked up another one here. This is a screamer again.
You know, there you go, Mike. You know,
Oh,
August
yeah.
one of the big reasons.
Listen to that reel. We're gonna have to chase this one. Yeah, we're gonna have to chase this one, Sam.
Okay, I'll start
I
making.
got. Oh yeah!
This is a nice fish. These are fully mature fish waiting to go up the creek, right?
Let's chase this one,
Okay.
Sam. He is way gone, and I'm running out of line here.
Okay, is your rigger up?
Not all the way yet.
Okay. I'm turning here.
Just go nice and slow towards him, though, Sam. Go nice and slow towards him because I don't lose the tension on him. There we go.
Let me know when you got tension. I'll start
Okay, we're
making-
good now. Just pop it down in neutral again.
Okay.
Oh no! He's swimming towards us again. There we go. Oh, great battle.
I'm gonna keep it in gear until you get control.
Yeah, we're good. Oh, there he is out there. There are flashes on the surface back there.
Nice fish.
He is a good fish. He is a great fish. And again, this is, we're fishing up in Powell River here. And let's talk a bit about that fishery that's up here. They're saying the reason that a lot of these fish are in this area is because of the great hatchery program they have up here in Powell River. And again, that's just one of the things that the Pacific Salmon Foundation does their job and puts money back into resource for us to be able to come out and do this. This is amazing. But tell us a bit about the hatchery and what they do
so
up
normally
here.
this time of year, right, it's what, going into September, a lot of people have forgotten about fishing, but luckily, in this particular area, we got the Land Creek Hatchery, you know, large part with the Pacific Salmon Foundation, being a big part of it. So what happened is they enhanced the creek, they introduced Chinook salmon, coho salmon, pink salmon, and this fishery will go on for about a month. So we encourage people to get out there. The fishery is there for a reason. The hatchery is there for a reason. If we use it, the hatcheries will be around for a long time. And look at this. You're going to see a beautiful fish here in a minute.
Oh, it's all the...
And
Look at the flashers bent right around. This is a little bit precarious
this
here.
thing hit hard.
That flasher's not in a good area.
In the sun, I can't see a thing. It's exciting, man. Let's face it when you're doing this, right?
There we go.
You know?
2 Chinook in the boat. That's how we do it.
Mike?
We can shake hands too.
Way to go,
That's
buddy.
A little more civilized.
You
You
know,
don't want to be too excited.
so
Awesome.
there you go. The Land Creek Hatchery.
Yeah.
If it wasn't for the hatchery, then it's the support of many, many volunteers. Let's face it. Hours and hours of volunteers.
Yeah.
Pacific Salmon Foundation. You know, the anglers themselves promoting it. So support your local hatchery and get out fishing.
So this is a typical fish for this area?
Yeah, basically typical fish. You know, these are adult fish waiting to go up the creek. You'll see some of them are turning.
Yep.
Sometimes this color will turn people a lot, but let's face it, these fish are still in the ocean.
Yeah.
So the meat, if you want to keep them for the table, they're excellent fish.
Yeah.
A
see
beautiful
the teeth
fish. Yes.
The teeth are really starting to come in. That's
Yeah.
why we're using that 30-pound Suffix fluorocarbon.
Exactly. Carbon, fluorocarbon is great, tough line, and you know, when they're mature fish, they have big teeth. So very,
Beauty.
very important.
This
Great
was a
job
good
on
fight,
that,
this guy. Yeah, awesome. Put him back in the box here, and now we're gonna go look for some coho.
Learning with the pros. Brought to you by your Toyota BC dealers.
All right, Coyote Spoons by Lure Jensen. It's probably one of the most popular lures out there today. We're going to show you a few ways of making them work just a little bit better and how to make them last longer. So we're going to start with the hook. Factory hooks are generally not quite as good as some hooks available today, so we're going to show you how to change up your hook. Obviously, first of all, you'll need a pair of pliers to remove the original hook. Just be careful because the hooks are sharp, right? So just take your time, and it might take you a little bit, but it'll come off. You just basically break the eye slightly a little bit open, and it'll come right off of the split ring. Okay, so we've removed the hook and basically put that somewhere safe so no one gets hooked on it. Okay, so now we got the hook off. So the important thing is now when we choose a hook to put on, we make sure we put it on correctly. So we're going to show you which hook to use and how to put it on correctly. So some of the best hooks out there today, Gamakatsu hooks and Siwash. So Siwash is simply, if you look at the eye of the hook, you see there's a little gap here. So that's going to make it easy for you to put it on your Coyote spoon around the split ring, okay? So you get your spoon, minus the hook. You still have your little blade on here, okay? So what you want to do is make sure that the hook basically follows the shape of the lure. So you see the hook is at the bottom of the lure, okay? And it goes underneath the spinner as well, okay? So you get that Siwash, the open eye, put it inside the split ring, okay? Okay, you got it in there. You get your Rapala pliers, and you simply give it a little squeeze. And you don't want to over squeeze because what'll happen, you might weaken the metal. So don't over squeeze, but you want to make sure it's closed. So now you got your Gamakatsu 4-aught hook. Another thing is to keep in mind, as you know, some fish in certain areas, you might want to use a larger hook. So Gamakatsu, the nice thing about these hooks, they're not quite heavy, not as heavy as other hooks on the market, so they're quite light. So you can upgrade to a 4, even a 5-aught. On Coyote spoons, you generally get a 3-aught hook on 3.5 up to 5 inch. It's a 3-aught hook, but this one here is a 4-aught, and you can go as big as a 5-aught, and it will not hinder its action. Okay, so there you go. There's a new hook on the Coyote spoon. And one other tip that you can do on your spoons is obviously salt water will wear out your spoon after a while, so you can pick up some prism tape, sticky tape, various colors, laser, red, gold, and you simply just pair of scissors. You cut out a little strip with a pair of scissors. So you simply apply the tape to the back of your spoon or your favorite jig, and you get a lot more flash in the water. For more tips from the pros, visit bcoutdoorsmagazine.com.
You on? You got it?
Yeah, oh yeah, he's still there.
There you go, we got one. Here we
Doesn't
go.
seem too big though. It might be a cold, but he hit here. Oh.
It popped again. It pulled the clip though. It's all right.
Well, you know what? It happens, right? It's shallow water, you'll be right on that rod.
Yeah, that's
It happens
okay.
so fast. The nice thing is we finally got a fish on this side.
Yes, that's right.
But you know what? I wasn't,
You went down again though.
yeah.
You just dropped down, didn't you?
And I hadn't scented, we had scent on one side. On my side, we were going no scent on here. And we finally scented probably, what, half an hour ago?
Yeah.
So I think scent might play a role, obviously.
Yeah.
What scent was that again that we were using?
That, we used the herring, and then we used the anise plus as well.
Okay.
So kind of that sambuca smell.
And that was probably one of the most underrated Coyote spoons, I would have to say. And 4-inch or 3.5 inch, it's the pearl fish scale. So if you don't have that in your tackle box, I'm guessing you don't have very many fish in your freezer. So pick one up. All right, let's get back down there.
There's more BC Outdoors Sport Fishing right after this break. Welcome back to BC Outdoors Sport Fishing. And now, here's a look at today's tackle and gear, which is available at thefishinghole.com.
Hello folks, we're going to talk to you a little bit about the gear that we've been using on today's episode. We started out again with our classic mooching rods by Rapala. This is the 10'6" custom edition. Paired it up with our NC1 mooching reel, and then we spooled up with, of course, the Suffix line, and this happens to be 25-pound test and high vis, down to a bead with a bead chain, and then a quick snap or a coastal snap on there. And then, of course, this is where Sam kind of came in, being the local, and filled us in on this. So talk about this stuff.
So Lure Jensen manufactures some great product, starting with their flashers, the Coyote Flasher. These are the new UV finishes. We got pink, we got chartreuse, and also you combine that, Mike, with a Coyote spoon. Yeah. Obviously, one of the most productive lures out there today, bar none. And you pick your favorite Coyote. This happens to be the Party Girl. Put it, troll it behind your favorite Coyote Flasher, and you're gonna catch fish. It's that simple.
Yep. Of course, the Funky Chicken was another one that worked well.
Funky Chicken, yes. This is one of those ones you'd think not to use, but the Funky Chicken is definitely a producer.
And we'll show you some teeth marks on it from some of the Chinook we've already caught today.
Absolutely.
And of course, the Suffix fluorocarbon line we're using on here too. And that was another key too. Bite resistant. These Chinook in the estuary are getting some bigger teeth, so they tend to be able to bite through the mono. So we put on the 30-pound Suffix fluorocarbon there, and we got no scratches or nothing in it, so it's lasted well. Okay, and then also too, don't forget we switched out some of the hooks, put on some bigger Gamakatsu hooks, a little sharper, a little bit stronger holding power,
and a little bit bigger too.
That's right, yeah.
So we upgraded the size up to 4 and 5 on it.
And then of course scent seemed to be
that was the key
for us. We were getting fish, and we've been getting fish around, and nobody else seems to be getting them. And the only difference that we've heard on the radio is the fact that we've been using scent. Yeah. So this is the UV stuff here. So there's herring and anise oil as well. Anise Plus, of course, that's with UV flash. And then the boat, the Kingfisher, has been great to fish out of. Lots of room. The sun's been beaten down, so we got the nice bimini top to kind of give us a shade. And the motors are getting us where we got to go. And then the downriggers are awesome. The Scotty downriggers, high performance downriggers. So we're able to get it up and down. We've been fishing some different structures, so we got to get that cannonball up out of the way and get it back down as fast as we can, and it's doing well.
The riggers worked flawlessly. Great riggers.
And of course with the sounder, how we're able to tell the structure and find the bait and everything else that seems to be working too.
I was impressed with the detail in the Lowrance, actually. It was very impressive.
Yeah, we put on that structure scan and showed you could see the clouds of bait fish. So again, these are some of the things that we've been using, and again, if you're interested in getting out and doing this fishery, we recommend you following suit here and using some of this product as well.
Seven, Mike?
Yes. We're at 60 feet of water right now.
Got a Chinook here. Beautiful. I changed up to the pearl fish scale Coyote, and that was the trick there.
Yeah.
So like we said, we're fishing about 40, 50 feet of water here. Powell River, BC. And early September.
Downriggers for you.
And I think the key again is I just scented that up with the ProCure.
We're fishing about 41 feet of water.
He's already here. He's right here. Right on the surface. 41 feet. You got the wheel there, Nico? Yeah. Bring the downrigger up here on this side.
Yeah, hold on.
It's a little smaller Chinook.
Okay, keep reeling. You got some line there to reel in still? Not ready yet, Sam. Not ready yet.
It's all right. We got him here. Might be a coho, possibly.
Looks like a coho.
You got the wheel, Nico? Watch where you're going there, bud. Sorry, Mike.
Okay.
Got the pliers here. What's it look like there, Mike?
I'm gonna have a look here in a sec.
That's a coho. It's pretty silver. That's a nice coho, all right. Yep. And in this area here, you're allowed to keep both clipped and non-clipped because they're all our hatchery fish, thanks to the Lang Bay hatchery. And this one here isn't clipped.
We'll show them a sec here. Let's pop that hook out.
Yeah.
Nice fish.
So here you go. A typical Lang Bay coho, probably 6-7 pounds. And you see he has his fin, adipose fin intact there, but he is a hatchery fish possibly. Yep. And we're going to keep this one, I think. What do you think, Mike?
Sure. That's good fish. I think we need to get that stink out of the boat this afternoon. Had a tougher morning fishing, but it's okay.
All right.
It's good. It's always good to get another one in the boat here, and again, we just switched up. Well, Sam, it's been a great day so far. And again, a lot of these boats out here out from your recommendation from your shop there. So let's talk a little bit about your shop, what you guys have, what you offer, and what you guys do.
So basically, Powell River Outdoors, first and foremost, we're a gateway to Powell River. We basically love what we do, and we like to get the word out. We love to see people catch fish. So basically, we're out here a lot. We network with all these boats you see around us. We have all the bells and whistles, all the spoons, all the flashers, all the eye candy, what you like to call it, right?
Yeah.
So. You visit our shop and you will get the most out of this area.
Yeah, and not only the fishing side of it too, we got a good selection of the hunting side as well, which is great. A full rounded outdoors shop, which is always nice to see. And you're saying a lot of these guys are loyal customers that come in and share knowledge, and which you translate over and transfer over and translate over to other people, so that everybody's getting fish. And that's the name of the game, really, when it comes to it. Is there's no point in keeping secrets around the water. You want to see John and Bill and Frank get fish too, because then they're happy guys and they're all fishing, and that's what we're about too, is right, trying to teach people what to do and get out there and do it.
Yeah, absolutely. The big thing is nowadays is to get more people out here, especially the young people. Yeah. And the good old days, it's not like it used to be, but the more we do this, the more you do your thing, and I think the better the world's going to be with more people fishing. I
agree. And unfortunately, we're losing light. We got to get the boat up on a trailer.
Yeah.
And I got to catch an early ferry tomorrow. So I think that's pretty much going to be it. I think we got maybe a half a tack here until the end of the point here, and then we're probably done.
Yeah.
But it's been a pleasure. This has been a real eye opener, and I'm glad that you guys and the people from Tourism Powell River and Sunshine Coast there gave us a call and told us to come up and check it out, because I guess I was a little bit ignorant to the fishery up here, and it's been a good fishery for late season fishery, and we saw some action. We saw some action earlier, and yesterday that was.
Yeah, we hooked 6 to 8 nice fish.
Yeah, and lost a few, but some real good screamers, and that's what you want to do. You just want to be able to put yourself in the fish, so it's been great. But again, thank you for having us.
Okay, Mike, thanks a lot.
It's been great.
Self and Kelly, of course.
Yeah, and thank you, folks, for joining us on BC Outdoor Sport Fishing. We look forward to having you join us again on another episode.
BC Outdoor Sport Fishing has been made possible by your Toyota BC dealers. Rapala, crafted from experience. Yamaha, what kind of Yamaha are you? Harborcraft and Kingfisher, Canada's best-selling welded aluminum boats. The Pacific Salmon Foundation, bringing them back stream by stream. Freshwater Fishery Society of BC, Scotty, Lowrance, Procure, thefishandhole.com, and Coast Spas. Along with